All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shantae 940 at the park. So today is day 3 of teaching. So I had a really good time because, okay, I'm a new principal, right? So yesterday we ended up talking on the phone, and it turns out that we went to the same high school. I mean, different years, but it's like it was strange. I'm like, oh my gosh, Sunny Hills High School. Yeah, I went to Sunny Hills High School. So class of '88. What's up? So we were able to talk about the different stuff, and then she got to know me a little bit. But there's only so much you could get on the conversation. So I invited her. I'm like, hey, why don't you come to my class? If you want to check it out. So it turns out that during her lunch hour, she is able to find time to be able to sit in a couple of my classes because they're only 30 minutes long. So, I did this stuff, and then she was able to see what I did, and she said it's positive. She gave me some tips on how to improve my class, which totally made sense. And then so on my last class of the day, I changed the stuff, and I think it went really well. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So this whole online teaching stuff, I think I got it. And then so it's only a matter of time, and we'll see. Wait a minute. I'm the one with the mask on. Why didn't these non-masked dog walkers get off the sidewalk? Don't they know who I am? No, I'm kidding. They don't care. So anyways, I felt really good, So, she was finally able to see what I did. And, when I was teaching one of the classes, I realized what we have, our task, to do like one of those virtual choirs. And then so I was watching some of those videos, and it turned out that I showed like a small clip from the news about this guy named Eric Whitaker. In 2010, he did this choir, and then every year it got bigger and bigger, and then, he just did one now. It's like thousands of people. That edit job is probably ridiculous. So I think he's the one that did the one for the, what is it? World of Color, their Christmas virtual choir thing. So, that's what it's going to look like for the future, or the now. So my goal is we're going to do that for our school, and then with the band, same thing. We get the kids to play their stuff, put them in there. What is American Me, right? So yeah, they're playing handball, maskless. Yeah, it's kind of crazy about the whole mask thing, because I think in Orange County, it's like they're protesting. I think the private schools are protesting the thing and trying to get it where kids could go to school without the masks. And once again, I totally agree with that. I think they should be able to do it. Oh my gosh, no one's wearing a mask here, except the Asian dude on the basketball court. And everybody else is pretty much just go for it. But yeah, so I'm glad that the whole little by little bit thing, I'm getting there, and I feel that I'm on the verge of something amazing, right? I don't know what. Could be my Worldwide Wednesday, who knows, Could be a lot of different things, okay? But it's like that Something's Coming song from West Side Story. And I didn't realize how hot this mask makes me until I go out in the sun right here. Watch. I'm hoping that this mask keeps me warm during the winter. Here we go. Oh, yeah, see, it's like beating on my neck, everything. It's like you go from like ice to fire. Like one of my students was like, hey, what's better, fire or ice? I don't know, I just said ice. I don't like sweating. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I just want to tell a story. I shouldn't tell a story. I'm going to tell it anyway. Okay? So, there's people over here without masks, right? And then people are exercising, they're jogging, whatever. But somebody was coming this way, maskless, not going to move the way, and I had to fart. So right before he like passed me, I farted, and he was breathing hard. I feel horrible, but hey, you know, I didn't call him out. Hey, wear your mask. No, I'm kidding. That's probably the worst story ever. I should delete that story, but I'm not. I know what else happened pretty cool today. So I was listening to Leo, the tech guy on KFI, right? That dude is pretty amazing. I mean, he's the only other guy outside of Harold the Handyman that could know a lot of stuff, tech. So this guy on saying like, oh yeah, you could buy an Amazon Fire Stick, the 4K one, for like 25 bucks off. And so, you know, since it's gonna be like $25, right? It's $50, so half price. And I'm thinking like, gosh, I don't need that. I have all my monitors and stuff, whatever, but then I have my mom and dad's TV, and it's still really awesome. But just sitting in front of my living room, I had to Google the old, you know, Google Chrome. That doesn't work anymore, so it's just sitting there, collecting dust. I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll go buy it. It came the other day. I waited, you know, it was in my mailbox, I didn't get it. I got it last night. I'm like, too lazy to put it on, right? Today, I put it in. It was pretty amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, the stuff, it just runs so clear, you know? And, I mean, my monitors, they're really clear too, right? But running the stuff on this big screen, so much difference. But one of the big things that really got me on this one, and I wish I would have known this earlier, it's an older Samsung TV, so when you press power, it takes a long time. You know, you press the button, about 10 seconds later, you'll see the red light start flashing, you're like, da-da-da, whatever, right? But it turns out that the power button on this Amazon stick, it turns on my TV almost instantly. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So, yes, it has my endorsement for Fire Stick. I wish I'd have made a video, but I didn't. Yeah. Oh, actually feels good. I'm actually going to sit here for a while and enjoy. You know, if I ever have like my own office, I think I want to make it into like a park office. You have like trees and stuff in there. It's so relaxing. I'm not gonna lie. It's like just after being just in your place all day. So if you see my rig in my place, it feels like you're in a studio. So you have like these bright lights, it's just beating on you all day. You have the computer going, and it's showtime. Feels great. But I can't imagine like the real actors doing this stuff every day. Oh man, that must take a toll. I mean, I'm just sitting there just talking, but it's like, wow. Oh well. All right, there we go. Day 940 in the books. So I really needed this day. I needed all these days. And it's like, honestly, I don't know what I would feel like if I didn't have the motivation to go outside for at least an hour, right? I mean, today, about hour 15, right? And then it's just moving around, smelling the fresh air through the mask. It's like, ugh. And but it's nice to be able to just reflect on what happened on the day, today, yesterday, before, last week, last month, last year, and then how it all accumulates. And it's just, I just feel just something big is going to happen, something monumental, and I don't know. I mean, it's like, I feel like I'm doing the right things. I think I'm doing it right, I mean, yeah, granted, I wish the big thing was I was down 100 pounds, but, can't have it all, right? So, I don't know. I think some of my ideas that are happening, and we're trying to formulate them, and then it's like, wow, is this really happening? That kind of stuff, So I'm just taking it in stride, and I'm thankful that you guys are all there supporting me. And then when something big happens, you guys are going to be the ones that knows, especially the ones that watch these shows, these videos, because these ones, I realize, as unproductive as it seems that I'm getting on these exercise videos, these are the ones that you actually hear, like the true me, right? Not when I'm singing in Spanish or, going doing whatever. It's just this one. A lot of people, they'll just tune out after, like, go, oh, you're not losing weight, right? This one's more of the, you get the experience of just knowing what's going through my mind and how I think. And when things happen, then, I usually tell it on these videos. But I do feel like something's going to happen. I really do. So anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 940. If I could exercise 940 days in a row, you could exercise 940 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. So I'm doing it. That feeling, let's use that.